Away from seawater too long, the creature couldn't heal himself. His scales started falling off, and he was getting weaker by the minute. But the day the canal opened to the ocean hadn't come yet. Zelda saw Elisa crying helplessly in the locker room. She had no idea the fishman's condition was this bad, but Zelda couldn't get a hold of the doctor, because at that moment, he was getting brutalized by Strickland. The general had run out of patience. He said if he didn't see the creature in 2 days, Strickland would lose everything he had. So he had to shift his target to the one guy who had shown sympathy for the creature. The frail doctor couldn't keep the secret in the end. He ruthlessly mocked Strickland, telling him he got played by the help. Realizing the culprit had been under his nose the whole time, he broke into Zelda's house that night, demanding to know where the creature was. To protect her best friend, Zelda kept her mouth shut tight, but her cowardly husband right next to her couldn't handle the threat and sold Elisa out instantly. Furious, Strickland rushed over immediately. Zelda was so disappointed in her husband. She didn't waste time yelling at him, but called her friend right away with the news. Sure enough, when Strickland arrived, he missed them again, but the calendar marks on the wall they forgot to hide gave away their location. Meanwhile, they had already reached the docks. Giles hated to see the creature go. He grabbed his hand, saying goodbye with their unique ritual. But right before leaving, the fishman didn't want to part from his love. He begged her to come with him. But humans and fish, the gap between their species was just too wide. The creature turned around reluctantly, but neither of them noticed that Strickland had already caught up. He punched Giles to the ground. Then, with 3 gunshots ringing out, both the creature and Elisa dropped to the ground instantly. Using the very last of their strength, they clasped each other's hands. Giles, recovering from the blow, summoned all his might to ambush Strickland, but his best friend had completely stopped breathing. While he was drowning in grief, the fishman's body began to glow again. A miracle happened. He slowly stood up in the pouring rain. With just a gentle touch, the bullet wound in his chest healed instantly. The creature's powerful healing ability reactivated. Watching this, Strickland couldn't believe his own eyes. The fishman personally finished off this wicked villain. Taking Elisa's body, he dove into the water without hesitation. Blood was still seeping from Elisa's wounds, but the creature swam slowly up to her face and gently kissed his love. A powerful energy surged into Elisa's body. She breathed in the water deep, and the natural scars on her neck turned into gills. Elisa miraculously came back to life. In the deep blue sea, the 2 fish fell in love forever.